individuals like myself. That's fair, but I'll assure you, cleric, that I got plenty of people suffering too. Common people that aren't happy with the way things are. Yeah, we raise some trouble, but doesn't everyone? Well, I suppose that remains to be seen. Andre begins pulling out whatever that contraption he has behind his back very, very fast. Like a quick draw, almost. But you guys were anticipating it. And that's where the initiative kicks off. Something does happen to the good cleric, though.
Uh-oh.
He teleports.
He gets lurched backwards.
He's got a little wire on him.
Violently lurched backwards. It appears that he has some sort of harness on him.
Hell yeah.
Hidden underneath his cloak. It almost
Baby
looks like
harness.
it almost looks like he's getting pulled away by a spectral hangman with a noose around him. But he gets pulled backwards and immediately is tucked away behind a doorway. So,
does he look like he knew, or is it just much
no,
surprise
he
for him?
no. He knew that it was there. He didn't know what his purpose was. So, Andreev, let's make this clear so we all know what our DCs, so to speak, are. He has a 15 AC.
Oh,
Okay.
He's not afraid of fire. Well, explosions, because he also doesn't wear a flak jacket. Why? Because he has evasion. You don't need to worry about damage mitigation if you just don't take damage. He is resistant to poison, as you all know, and acid. That's what his chemical treated clothes are for.
Okay.
My first guess was accurate. For
It was. When you said that, I was just like, ooh, he's onto something there.
Oh.
He has 64 HP.
We can get 64.
It's well within the realm of possibility. So,
I think basically we all need to land a hit.
Yeah.
Got 2.
Denver, you lead us off, and don't worry, we'll go through. If you guys zero him, I'll skip the NPCs, unless any of them have anything specifically do. But I'm just curious to see what your guys' damage output is. I'm sure you guys are too, right? So, Denver, lead us off. You guys have advantage on your attack because this is 100% a surprise.
Oh shit, dude. So he can be surprised.
Oh, so we have advantage?
You have advantage.
Nice. I don't, unfortunately, that wouldn't necessarily apply because I'm gonna throw my bomb, I think. Let me see here.
The bomb.
Yeah, it's a ranged simple weapon. Throw.
It's an attack roll, so you do benefit from advantage.
Right. I wanted to double check because I knew I had an attack button, but I can't remember for what. So I'm gonna throw my little lightning bomb. It says force, but I'm not gonna change that just for this bomb.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what?
Oh
As
my
you're
god!
doing that
Barely
hits, but Crash.
Yes.
Could I do something that I will get at 3rd level?
Depends. What is it?
Hair trigger from Highway Rider. As a reaction, when initiative is rolled, I can make one weapon attack with advantage. Could I try to throw a dagger at him to act as a lightning lure, a lightning rod for?
That's sick.
Yo!
That would be sick.
Hold on.
Come on.
Let me
That'd be
read it.
fucking
Let
dope.
me
Here,
find
I
it.
will screenshot and put it in chat.
I have the book open. Don't
You
worry.
want to borrow my sword so it also does toxin damage?
You roll on issues. Roll me a dexterity save.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
That'd be it's a 20 I was looking for. You're free to do so.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Throw a throwing knife. Have advantage, so it does benefit from sneak attack.
And
As I have
accuracy.
advantage, I can roll one more time.
Oh my god.
Right, so 16.
You guys are barely hitting, but hitting.
Yeah, no.
Alrighty. So that is 14 damage. He doesn't have any damage mitigation. He's not a barbarian. Okay, that hits. The attack roll still goes through Denver, but we will be bumping up your damage roll.
Yes.
So I think right now it does a D6 plus mod.
Yes.
Make it a D8 plus mod.
Okay. D8 plus 4. Nice.
Okay, we're getting there.
Almost full.
We're getting there. Okay.
Mhm.
A knife
Right.
flies out, a bomb chasing right after. It's electrical energy cascading into Andre as he like flexes his back in agony from the none of us have ever been hit by a taser, I hope, but when you do, if you ever do, you don't control your muscles, so he is flexing involuntarily. What the Rodrigo do? He
I have been
attacks.
hit by electricity straight out of a socket once.
It's rough, isn't it? It's rough,
Oh, yeah.
isn't it? Let's see.
It is rough.
Yeah.
19 from Rodrigo. Rodrigo is unsurprisingly more than he lets on to be. Aside being for me, a man whore.
I mean, he lets on to that though.
He does absolutely let on to that.
That's not a
You've
surprise.
heard of a man of war. Now you've heard of a
Man
man
of
of
love.
whore.
Hawk, it's your actual turn now.
So Rodrigo has a close distance.
You guys are all free to close distance or be at distance.
I'm just wondering if Rodrigo had also entered melee with him. So
Yeah.
Hawk will, after interaction, take out another throwing knife, run up and do a cool thing where he slides on his knee on the opposite side that Rodrigo's on.
The marble tiling for the bath is perfectly smooth for such a procedure.
Hell yeah! All right, me and my bro Rodrigo are gonna DP this guy.
Huh?
Oh my god.
What does DP stand for, sir?
And I'm
Oh,
going
pierce.
to
Piercing
I'm
weapon.
going to do the thing. So
Dagger pierce. Duh. Dynamically
Yeah.
pierce.
Yeah, dynamically pierce. Hits.
roll one
Nice.
more. 21.
21, so
Or
hits.
That plus
That
the 2.
is 9.
And the way, since it's a light weapon, I can bonus action attack with it again. Is that what?
Yeah.
How that works? Cool.
Yeah.
Then this take off sneak attack. If it hits.
Hits.
15, roll one more.
Yeah, I'd say maybe. Hits better.
Yep. All right. So this -5 because no mod.
Right.
Yeah, because technically an offhand attack. So
Yeah.
5.
You slide down, stabbing into him once towards the lower leg, causing him to buckle as he's recoiling, still convulsing a little bit, the electricity cracking off him. You stab into him again, feeling something rupture on him or in him. Badger, what you got?
I'm gonna run at him with my dog. And
Ace
punch
is right behind you. Oh baby, that hits. Thank God for the advantage. Huh?
Thank God for advantage.
Hits. You crack into his knee. He's buckling, holding up
Use,
barely.
Moxie point and give him the old 1-2.
Bam, bam. That's it. Does not hit. That one hits his shoulder, which flexes, maybe from the muscle involuntarily rowing with it. But the 17 does hit. 4 damage. You crack him on the side of the head now. Dazed and reeling.
And then I'm just gonna look at Ace and be like, "Get him!"
Roll for it. He has advantage.
No, he does. No.
He's trying his best, but he just this gross tasting armor, just doesn't let him get that puncture.
Good boy.
He is definitely going to be 0, so I will hold off on the guards. They are holding their reactions, or holding their actions, I guess. Roma.
Okay. Right. I don't have the brain capacity to be strategic at the minute, so she's just gonna stab him.
Nothing wrong with stabbing a fool.
Yeah. Is there anybody? Yeah, I think Badger's nearby.
Yep,
Okay, so
you're
it's
there's like just ganking him. So you got advantage.
He is Caesar on the Senate floor.
He is sort of, yeah. That's actually not a terrible analogy on this. Hits.
20. There we go. That plus the d6. Oh, that was kind of.
Okay, solid 7. All right, we're racking in here. You begin running on down as well, and do like this sort of lunge forward. If you ever seen anyone use a rapier, lunging forward and pierce into his sternum area. Hold him there.
Yeah. Could you do anything else? Not really. No. Okay, that's fine.
Fair. Hey, he's already dying. I will do a. Oh, let's see. What would Myrtle do? I mean, he sort of already died, so I wonder if she actually would do anything. She will do something. She won't break invisibility, and she won't assist or harm you guys. Winning.
Neutrality.
I know what the Rangers are gonna do. I'm just curious because let's see, there are 9. Yeah, 9 of them. Well, I just want to see. This is what they don't have mods. So I think most of them would hit except the 4s. So we'll have that tucked in our back pocket. Pass for Fires. The cleric doesn't know what's happening. Jin.
There's a part of me that debates holding, because I think we have enough damage output as is, and that toxin's only for 1 attack.
Your call. You could use a different weapon.
I would use it because I mean, the second we're getting a long rest, it's gone.
You guys still had to go back though. So
we do have to go
that's
back.
fair.
Partially, at the very least, partially in the Plague District, and we don't know what his second surprise is.
All right.
So I'm gonna hold on to the sword. I'm gonna miss out on an attack, but I'm gonna hit him with a Kanabo, and I see
a baseball swing.
That hits, and we're gonna go with also hits. Dink and dink.
Ooh, that's solid damage.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
I like the idea of he hits him like in the legs and then hits him in the chest. Like kind of just rolls him in the chest. You buckle his leg. Well, you buckle the other knee, that Badger buckle, and you buckle the other, and you slam him on his chest, launching him backwards. You can still jump him though. What the Eva doing? How about all you roll me your perception?
Ooh.
1 perception roll for Eva.
She's betraying us.
I'm assuming
She's
that's
betraying.
Guidance here in
There
combat.
would not be guidance here. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
A good 23 though. And a good 22 and a good 14 is pretty good.
We both got 14.
To
Aw,
Jin and Badger, she is humming not a song, more of a singular note when she does take this attack. Let's see if she hits though. Let's see if she hits. She doesn't have the best reputation. Yep, that tracks. That tracks. Poor Eva. Oh well, doth not hit. What the Dell do? What the Dell
Chillax.
Dale doing.
What the Dell doing? I mean, he just bunches both. Rolling the sand. He just bunches both. He's got a +6. Ba. Okay, 24 hits. He does a multi-attack, so both hits.
So
it is 2d4 plus 8 in total. Okay, not bad. That's 2 attacks on him. That's not bad. Caradoc.
Hand outstretched, golden gauntlet, fist. Let's see if I hit.
Barely, but it's. We take those.
We do. What is this damage?
hold on, what
is that?
4 and 6?
Bro.
Brawler.
4d6 and you get a 9.
Oh man. That's rough.
That is rough.
It is rough.
Well, the next guy has advantage on their attack.
Yep.
Those are for the
Well, they had
Rangers.
it anyway.
That-
Okay, so that's
That puts us so -9 minus 65. So he began this at 64. He's currently at negative 124. So that's
Yes!
approximately 188 damage, including the NPCs and all that. Those pieces.
Just murdered this man.
I
does it get a
believe the
turn,
message-
or-
Yeah.
No, he doesn't get a turn. The only consideration I was wondering is if somehow, some way, you guys didn't insta-kill him.
I mean,
Which
if
is to
we
say-
missed, right?
Yeah, like if you guys didn't negative
5
max
shots.
HP, right? So 64 is the first chunk, negative 64 is the second chunk. You guys, negative 124, yeah, you guys surpassed that, don't worry.
I hope so. I'm not the best at math, but I think that adds up.
No, if you
As
add them
he-
together, it's 7.
As Andreeve perishes.
Shit.
as Andreev perishes, you see the crafts that he had behind his back. Craftsa, plural. Although they're probably in significantly damaged states and maybe entirely broken at this point. One is a gun, a pistol, with a single chamber in it. It can only hold 1 round, and honestly, after all these attacks, I don't think it's intact anymore. The other is a trigger.
Like a detonator.
A detonator. Donde está el detonator? That's where it is.
Tiny card.
He did have his thumb on the trigger, a dead man's trigger. It is still on. His thumb is still on the trigger, so it's not released yet.
Mhm.
Despite everything he had dealt to him, including the electricity, he still managed to keep his thumb on the trigger.
Why?
You don't know.
We should ask him.
Speak with dead in a few levels.
Maybe he
Yeah.
just approved of our
Just
bullshit.
have to preserve his corpse till then.
Like quick
Mhm.
power level.
We made him proud.
He is
I guess-
dead.
Does anyone immediately go for that detonator?
No.
Badger does.
Jin is not informed enough to know how to make that not explode.
Yeah,
Badger's
he's
gonna like
not
hold
with
down his thumb and begin cutting off his hand.
Oh my god.
Elaborate
That's
more
what
to
they
set
do.
in a little.
That's what they do in I Am Legend
Nah.
with Wolfsmith.
I mean,
yeah,
if we
Badger,
think it is
you-
fruit.
You begin cutting off his hand. I mean, there's no rolls necessary needed for that. You just begin sawing it off.
What do the other extra guys do as they see this?
The Rangers see the detonator
Yeah.
and don't mind what Badger's doing. The rest of the anarchists just are shocked, standing perfectly still. Jackson didn't have his turn yet. And he just says, after all that's done, alright, let's go home. And he just turns around and begins walking.
Hell yeah.
What? What?
You heard the man.
Jackson's portion of the crew just begins falling behind their boss. One of Andre's crew, albeit considerably smaller, does begin. Well, he's the one doing the what?
Do you want to fight?
No.
He just gestures at the door.
He turns and looks at the door. You guys hear a gunshot ring out.
What?
Don't take out Jackson?
Nope. The guy who just dissented is now dead on the ground.
Ah.
And then another gunshot. And then another gunshot. And then a 4th, 5th, and 6th gunshot. 2 chambers on a double barrel. You guys see the guards on the rooftop having just emptied their slug throwers, crack them open, the steam hissing out from them, and they load into all of them begin loading in more. Andrew had 6 guys with him. He no longer is of the world, and neither are they. The guards just give, well, one of the guards just gives you guys a nod.
Nod back in appreciation.
Lower my head.
Velkester guards, the renegade guards, they call themselves, are a bit more ruthless than their Valtonian counterparts when it comes to justice.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't let a loose end leave, right? Why chance it?
I guess not. You say
So-
so, here based.
Based. Badger, you have gained Andrew's hand and the
In marriage.
the dead man's trigger.
I'm just gonna hold on to this until we figure everything out.
One of the
Good
rangers
plan.
begins walking up to you guys. Are we good?
Main man's dead. Just gotta make sure that nothing goes off in this place. We think we know what he set up, but just gotta be careful. We've got someone in the basement dealing with the bombs.
Mhm.
Speaking of,
Perhaps.
do we see our neighbor? Does he come back up yet?
In a few
We-
moments, he will.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, we haven't heard any explosions yet, so like,
No, yes, yeah.
so that's good. But
Perhaps it is best if Badger and us be the last to leave in case there is a proximity issue with the trigger.
I guess technically speaking, only Badger needs to stay behind.
Bit mean.
It's a good thing he has friends.
Look at the dog.
Hey, someone's got to take the dog if I'm staying here. The dog ain't dying.
I'm good with dogs. I'll bear that burden.
Fuck.
What?
That's so mean.
I will stay
Um,
with you, Badger.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
Stay too. I'll stay too.
What happened? Cleric Bryn is asking as he approaches you guys.
I didn't tell you.
I thought this was a negotiation, but I just watched an assassination, an execution. He gestures at the 6 dead guys over there. What happened? What was this?
That man was an anarchist that seeks to kill you.
you wouldn't want to be around while he was still alive and
We also
ready to do what he
suspect-
planned to do with you.
I am
We also
sorry
suspect he's
for.
probably the one that let in the plague in the first place, so, you know. Fuck him.
I am also sorry for our initial deception. We had written ourselves into a corner, but we have found a way out. Not peaceful, but better.
Thank you for looking out for me and mine. The deception is forgiven. I just a bit confused, I suppose. We'll inform you in due time, sir. The whole details. And this will be the last of hidden operations for me. Unless you warrant it, sir. Oh, at least you're honest. Is anyone... He looks at the body, the now technically one limb down body of Andre. Is anyone hurt? He gestures at all of you guys. Anyone?
Like he might be points at the corpse.
That's mean. Good joke, though. Good joke. Well done. No.
Sorry, that was in bad taste.
It was funny, though.
She's not sorry.
She's not at all.
Did I take an insight roll to see that the ranger that's with you guys right now found it pretty funny?
Yeah, these guys know they're about.
Yeah.
While
was,
there
like,
is
trying to
nobody
hide us
injured
like a-
here, there are many injured people back at the encampment that could use your help. And I'm sure some of them would be willing to assist you in whatever the capacity they have.
Whereabouts is this encampment? We're already out here, so perhaps we can begin making our way. As long as it's not looking
Point
a bit like
towards
this.
the renegade guards. Their encampment should be over yonder, I believe. And I point in the general direction, assuming I know where it is.
The spire's pretty obvious. You do point up at the guards, and they've already left, or at least vacated the rooftop. I'd say. Well, perhaps we can make our way over there. Shall we, Corporal? He nods. As you wish, sir. Let's get out of here, though. Unless you wanna... gestures at Andre's dead body. No, I'm quite alright. I'm not a looter.
Alright.
I...
Search his body for bombs.
Wait for them
Of
to be out
course
of
he has.
shot.
Of course he has bombs on him. Thank you again. I owe you that. If we're going the same way, perhaps we can speak at this encampment in safer places. Or if we are splitting ways, then I will perhaps send for you or get about communicating with you somehow, if that's alright. I don't think I understand yet the service you've done for me, but I know that you've done right by me. And I'd like to repay that.
Understood.
Sure.
And do you speak
Whatever
for
works.
all of you? He looks to the rangers to see if they're like, their contract is done, kind of shit.
The ranger present just shrugs. Wherever the boss wants to go. The Glendon Rangers will be with me until I find the artifact I'm seeking. And return back to Lance with it. So, if he gets like this sort of puckered, perturbed look on his face. If more martial assistance is what you need, then I think I can spare that with the Rangers. Although perhaps we should speak with the sergeant about it first. But can we leave this dreary place? It's leaving a bad impression on me.
Yes, take your leave.
He begins going outside. So, gone. They're outside, but they're not in the building anymore.
They're dead now. They were shot by the guards.
Jackson, gone.